insecure child, a very childish behavior, a grounded, wise, and a healthy adult. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about one very popular psychological technique which is connected to this idea of internal family system therapy. It's one of the most popular and I guess successful techniques in order to deal with different issues. And the idea here that along with having some of those kind of inner parts of ourselves, we are using some certain anchors like these glasses or something else in order to assess a certain state, certain feeling, certain emotion, or certain goal that we have set for ourselves. So kind of the idea of this technique combines two approaches. First of all, we are talking about internal family system therapy. This idea that all of us have different parts. We have like inner critic, inner perfectionist, inner child, and some other kind of aspects of us. And in different situations, one of them is kind of stepping on the stage and kind of leading the role. Sometimes we behave like a child, sometimes we behave like a healthy adult, sometimes we behave like a wounded child, and it's a very complex but also very interesting thing, and definitely I'm gonna make a couple of videos about that because recently I started reading more and practicing more of this idea connected with this internal family system, and it's so interesting and it helps with so many things. And second tool here, it's about anchoring. Anchoring has its roots in NLP and in psychology, and the idea here that we use a certain object in order to show our brain that we would like to be in that state. And I already told in some of my previous video that, for example, I have this ring, and this ring I use as an anchor to my desired state of a healthy person who has a very good relationship with herself. And every time I see this ring, it's a reminder for my brain what kind of decisions should I make, how I should behave, and what should I do in order to be that person. I also told you that I'm using a special mug, and every time I'm using that particular mug, I'm drinking coffee or tea from that mug. This is a signal for my brain that now I'm working on my internal dialogue, that I'm trying to make a better relationship with myself, that I'm doing some kind of journaling. And kind of the idea here that in order to trigger a certain state, certain goal, certain emotional state, we are using a certain physical object. Glasses, mug, scarf, ring, perfume, essential oil, whatever. So the purpose of this exercise that I'm going to talk about today is with the help of certain object. In my case, it's a glass. It's a set of glasses. It's a pair of glasses. I'm going to trigger this idea of healthy adult. Who is healthy adult? Let's also clarify that. So healthy adult, it's a state in which we are wise, experienced, grounded, emotionally balanced. We are making our decisions based on logic. We are trying to make the best for us. We are successfully dealing with internal critique. We are taking care of our inner child. We are setting healthy boundaries with other people. We are making our decisions not based on some emotions or impulses. So we are wise, we have self-respect, self-care, self-acceptance. And in case it's hard at the beginning to understand what kind of person is it and how this person might behave, we can find a role model. It can be a real person, maybe a family member or a friend, somebody who you consider a healthy adult. It can be a character from a movie or book. It can be somebody on social media. It's not important even if it's a fiction character or if it's somebody on social media and we don't know everything about them. So maybe they are not so healthy as they kind of pose themselves. But that's not important. What is important, our brain should have an example. Our brain should have a role model. And every time we are thinking about somebody who is a healthy adult, there should be some kind of model, that particular person. If you don't want to use anybody else except yourself, that's also fine. Just try to remember a time, a state when you behaved like a healthy adult, when there was maybe a difficult situation and you made a very nice decision, when you respect yourself, when you loved yourself, when you did something really, really good for yourself. And in that situation, even though maybe it was emotional and stressful situation, you behaved like a healthy adult. And even though you are not always like that, just that particular moment you can use as an example to illustrate your brain who is that healthy adult, who are we talking about. And in case you have some kind of difficult situation that you need to deal with, you put certain object, you take some certain object, or you use some certain perfume, and you kind of go into that mode. And because in my case, I decided to use glasses, and it should be kind of neutral glasses, and these are kind of like not expensive glasses. This is something I bought, if I remember correctly, from H&M, but it should be something neutral for you, something new, something that you don't have any memories, any connection to, something that practically it's something new. And you will make a conscious decision that this particular glasses or this particular ring or this particular scarf or perfume I'm going to use only for this purpose. So for example, these particular glasses I'm only using as a glasses of healthy adult. And in case I know that I have important meeting, or I need to take important decision, or there is going to be a stressful situation, an emotional situation for me, before I make decision, I just put on my glasses, because these are glasses of a healthy adult. I sit in these glasses, I make decision in these glasses, because my brain already know when I have these glasses on, I'm a healthy adult. So now let's clarify how it's actually happening, this process of establishing a certain anchor for certain state. And today I'm going to use this idea of healthy adult, but again, it can be anything that you would like to be. It can be somebody else. It can be a certain emotion, certain goals, or something else. But anyway, I think all of us should have a healthy adult. We are living in difficult time, and be able to make wise decisions, being a healthy adult to ourselves. It's something that each of us should have in our pocket. And glasses, it's a very nice, simple tool that we can use practically anytime we feel that we need a healthy adult. So how it's happening? Obviously, first of all, you need to choose an object. And as I told, better if it's a new object, or if it's already object that you have for a long time, it should be kind of neutral object, something that you don't have any special connection to, it doesn't trigger any emotions, it's kind of neutral, so you don't have any good or bad feelings connected with that particular object, or you don't have any memories connected with that particular object. If it's perfume or some essential oil, it should not be something that you use every single day. So that's why I actually prefer some object. It can be again a ring, a bracelet, it can be a scarf, glasses, a mug, a pen, a certain notebook. So use your imagination, it can be practically anything. Second, it should be kind of your decision, your state, what you want to achieve. In my case, we are talking about healthy adult. So first of all, I need to explain myself. What is a healthy adult? Who is that? I can use a role model, as I told. It can be somebody you know, it can be your friend, your family member, it can be a fiction character in a movie, in TV series, or in a book, it doesn't matter. Just your brain need to understand what kind of behavior we are talking about. Who is actually a healthy adult? And after, you need to create some kind of ritual and make connection between this object, these glasses, and this desire, this intention, conscious intention. So you need to give yourself a little time, find a quiet place when maybe there is nobody around. You can do it at home, maybe somewhere in the nature. Brain loves rituals. Our brain is wired in that way that kind of we love rituals. That's why humans love rituals in general. So relax, maybe burn a candle, maybe play a music, maybe again use some essential oil, relax, and think carefully about this healthy adult, how this person behaves, what they do, what kind of qualities they should have. And while you are thinking and imagining yourself in the shoes of this person, have these glasses on or keep that object somewhere close to yourself. You can put them on, you can just look, maybe you can just hold this object in your hands and look at this object. You can try it, you can come to mirror and create some kind of like even more mystical and kind of magical ritual. It's okay. Do something that you like, do something that works for you. The idea is kind of to create this symbolic ritual, this symbolic intention, this conscious intention between these two objects, kind of the real physical object and this mental idea, mental state in your head. And last point here, kind of last step here, is to reinforce it. So again, it's kind of not a good idea to use this object every single day. It's not a good idea to use this object for every small and not important decision. I'm using these glasses for targeted situation, when I have a really big and important decision to make, or when there is stressful or tough situation for me, and I understand that maybe for me it will be kind of hard to make this decision, or I think it's extremely important, it's a critical decision, so I need extra help. It's not like you're just coming and you're thinking, what kind of milk should I choose in supermarket, or should I buy today apples or bananas? No, we are really using it for some serious situations. Because if we use it every single day, it will not have this special magic, it will not have this special connection for brain if we use it on daily basis. It should be for special purposes. So let's say you need to have a big important conversation with your boss, or maybe you are thinking about relocation and you're not sure should you relocate or not, and it's important decision. Then at that time you take your glasses, you sit in comfortable environment, calm environment. You imagining that state of a healthy adult, you go into that state of healthy adult and you make decision from the shoes from kind of these healthy adults. And maybe first 2-3 times when you're gonna make this important decision, they will be kind of a bit weird, still kind of a bit uncomfortable. But after 5-6 times when you make kind of this mode, you will see that you just only need to open your drawer, you need to take these glasses, you need to put them on, and your brain already understand, okay, now we are going into mode of healthy adult. So now we're going to be calm, wise, experienced. We're gonna show ourselves some self-compassion, self-love, self-respect. We will protect our inner child. We will get rid of inner critic, because this is something important. And just putting these glasses on will be already enough to be in that state for a certain amount of time. So I hope you find this video useful. I love this idea of working with different inner parts, and I love this idea of anchoring, because I already see how it's working, how was such a useful tool it is. So I definitely recommend to try it. You can use glasses, again, you can use something else. Maybe you actually already have experience of using similar tools, then please share them in the comment, because again, the more tools we have, the easier it is for us to reach our big and ambitious goals. So thank you for staying here with me. If you like it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon.